Hello everybody, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Today we are going to be making the new version of the Baby Terrible Terror Dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, this is a good project to start with if you haven't done any of my tutorials, although there are a lot of double looped bands. But if you loop carefully, then it shouldn't be a problem for you. So this tutorial is dedicated to Caleb Edwards. So Caleb, I heard that you have a basket that you put all your dragons in that your mom makes you, or a bucket that you put them all in. So I hope that your mom will make you this adorable little terror baby so you can add him to your bucket of dragons. Yay! Okay, so for this project you only need one loom, and this is the approximate band count. You're going to be needing about 35 of the caramel brown, which is the light brown, about 43 of the burgundy brown, which is a dark brown, 88 green. Mine is actually the medium toned green. I'm not really sure what the name is, but it's not the lime green or the neon green. I think it's the lime green. I don't know. It's the medium color green. Anyway, also you'll be needing about 42 white bands, 5 pink bands, 2 black bands, and then 4 eye color, which for me I'm doing yellow because pretty much all the dragons, or almost all of them, have yellow eyes, so I will also be doing yellow eyes for mine. Alright, so let's begin. We're going to start with the wings, and we are taking our caramel bands here. So we are double looping our bands. Make sure your loom is in the rectangular position. Okay, so just follow me. You're going down 5 times with the double looped caramel. Alright, so all of those were double looped. And we are also going to take one and put it across these two as well. Now we are taking some burgundy brown, double looping that. That goes just like that. You're going to take your hook and you're going to take a burgundy brown onto your hook. You're going to wrap it so you make 5 loops around your hook. Then you're going to take another burgundy, you're going to double loop it, put it onto your hook and pull that band onto there. Then you're going to reclaim the loops, and this you are going to place right onto this peg here. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, wrong peg. Just kidding. Place it onto this peg. Okay? That one right there. Alright, now we're going to take some caramel and we are going to cap off these ends here. So let's cap off this one. We are going to wrap it around the peg, creating 5 loops. If you can only get it around making 4 loops, that's okay too. Same thing here, make 5 loops around the peg, and here as well. Alright, now we're going to loom this. First we're going to grab these and loom those over. Then we're going to go up here and here. We're going to go under and grab the horizontal caramel brown. So grabbing those two, looping those over, and then I can continue going up this. And let's loop this one. Remember not to grab the capping bands. You should know that. Okay. Alright, and now I'm going to take a random color. Doesn't matter what color. I'm going to take black. I'm going to pull it through all the end loops here and do a slip knot with it. Same thing here. Alright, and then you can pull this off carefully because they are double looped bands, so you do not want the bands to break. You can use your hook to help you lift it off. Alright, so there we have a teensy weensy little wing. Yay! So you want to go back and make a second one. Alright, you can do it the same exact way. You don't need to mirror it. If you want to, you can. Okay? Now we're going to work on the front legs. So take your green. We're going to double loop a green. 1, 2, 3 times. Now we are going to cap this off right here. So wrap the green band around, creating 5 loops. Loop up just that one, okay? And we're going to take another double looped green, put it right over that, and another. And then we're going to take 3 green. 3 green are going to go right here. Then we're going to cap it with a brown, wrapping that around 4 times. So creating 4 loops with the brown. And now I'm going to loop up. Again, I'm going to take a random color band and just tie off my end. Or you could put it on a holding hook, but I'm just going to tie it off. Carefully pull off your leg. Okay, there you go. You have a front leg here. So you need to go back and make another one. Okay, just like we just did. So you have 2 front legs. And now we're going to do the back leg. So we are taking green, double looping as usual, 2, 3, 4 times. Then you're going to take 3 greens. Then you're going to take your brown and wrap that around this peg, creating 4 loops. Then I'm going to loop up these, and these. Okay, I'm going to push down. I'm going to take another green, double looped right here, cap that off, wrapping the band around the peg, creating 5 loops with it. And now you're going to loop that. Okay, so loop that up, and then we can continue going up here. Alright, then we're going to again tie off the end, pull off. Yes, I know I go quickly. You'll have to use the pause button if you're slower than me. Alright, so we have our back leg, make a second one, so you have 2 back legs, okay? The back legs, the knees are in the front, and then the front legs, the knees, or the elbows are in the back. Okay, so we have our 4 legs and our wings. So now let's make our spikes. All we're going to do is take a burgundy band onto our hook, wrap around, create 5 loops on your hook, double loop a burgundy onto your hook, pull that onto it, and there you have a spike. Okay, you're going to take a holding hook and put it on that, or a pencil or a toothpick or something, right? And then you're going to make 7 more, so you have a total of 8 of those spikes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. Alright, continuing, now we are going to be doing his little horns. So we are taking double looped burgundy once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and now we are going to cap that off by wrapping a burgundy around, creating 5 loops. Loop that up. Whoops, 3, 4. Okay, and then we are going to tie that off. You're going to make 2 of those. Okay, so 2 of those. Same thing. Okay, and now we are going to be working on his lower jaw. So grab your white bands. You're going to be double looping white. Okay, so double loop. First, actually, we want to take this middle one out because we want to change this to offset for the rest of him. So I'm going to take this out and move it slightly up so we have our offset just like that. Alright, anyway, now we are taking our double looped white once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, over here, 2, 3, 4 here, and here. Okay, cap off this right here by wrapping a white band around, creating 4 loops. Double loop a white. For our horizontal bands, we're making our triangles with double looped whites. Make sure they are double looped, like this. Alright, and now since we have enough room, we're going to do the stomach as well. So take double looped whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? Same thing over here. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. We are going to be doing a new form of stomach attachment, which I did in the Chinese dragon baby. A lot of people seem to like it. And it ends up looking neater than the old way. So okie doke. Let's cap off this end. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are double looping our horizontals like we did with the jaw. Just like that. And now we can loop up the stomach. So grab the top 2 from underneath the capping band. Always start with the top when you loop. Otherwise it'll end up looking like a mess. Okay, I'm going to take 2 whites, and I'm going to tie off the end here, and then do a slip knot. So you're just doing a slip knot, but you're just doing it with 2 instead of just 1, just to keep it secure. And now we are going to carefully pull off the stomach. Okay, just like that. Put that aside. Let's work on looping up the lower jaw. So grab the top 2, loop those over. Grab the next 2, and the last 2. I'm going to loop up to here, and then I'm going to loop up all the way up the sides. Now I'm going to take my pink bands and make a little tongue. So I'm going to take 3 pink. 3 pink, I'm going to double loop 1 and 2, and then I'm going to cap off this by wrapping it around. You could do 4 or 5 times, doesn't matter. I did 5. Loop that up. Pull that off, and that goes right here. Alright, and then you can loop up that last set. And now we are going to tie off our ends. Whoops. Once, twice, and 3 times. Okay, so there's his little jaw. We're going to put that aside. Okay, I'm just going to even out that capping band a little bit. Alright, so put that aside. And now we're going to be working on the main body and putting everything together. So first I'm going to take 3 green bands. Okay. Then I'm going to take one of my little spikes and I'm going to put it right onto this peg. Now you're going to take a caramel band and you're going to double loop it. Here, and then here. We're going to take another spike here, just like that. 2 more caramels. 1 and 2. Another spike. One, 2, another spike. Right there. Alright, so now we're going to take double looped green bands here. Stop there. Let's do the other side. Here, 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 and here. Now we're going to take our wings. So I'm going to grab my wing, I have 2 of them. You're going to hold it, grab one of them and hold it so the little spike, the little dark brown part, is facing this way. You're going to go through the loops in the caramel bands. Do not go through the black loop. Go through the caramel loops and make sure you're going through and not in between them. Through them. Wrap that right around there. Grab a double looped green. That goes right here. Now go through the other loops. Wrap those around this peg. Just like that. And we are going to double loop another green and put it right like across there, over the spike. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. So again, make sure your wing, the brown, is facing this way. Go through the caramel loops. Let's go right around here. Alright, grab a double looped green here. Go through the other set of loops. Double loop a green, like that. Okay. Now, we are going to take 3 greens, like this. So 3 greens right there. Okay, and then we're going to take a double looped caramel, like that. Okay, and then double looped greens to the bottom. Just like that. Alright, we're going to put one here, another double looped, and one here. Okay, we're going to grab our one of our horns, put your hook through the loose loops, attach it onto the peg so it is curving downward if it's curved. If it's not curved, don't worry about it. Over here, there. Again, double looping a green. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, double looping like this and like this. And now I'm going to take another green and I'm going to cap off this by wrapping the band around the peg, creating 5 loops. Okay, now I'm going to take double looped green. Let's do a horizontal band. So one here, and here, and here, and here, and one here. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to put one, no, I'm not, never mind. Hey, grab a pink. The nostrils, I'm going to do them pink. So I'm going to wrap the pink around my hook, creating 4 loops with it. And I'm going to do that twice with the other band as well. Then I'm going to take a double looped green onto my hook and pull pink onto the green. And this you're going to put let's put that, hold on, let me look at my dude. Yeah, okay, we're gonna put one end here and the other end right around here. Spread the nostrils apart. Whoops. Grab 2 of the 4 bands in the middle, even though it's only one band, but grab 2 of the 4 thingies and put them on there. I'm just going to untwist this because I noticed that it's twisted, so I'm going to just untwist that. Okay, so it looks like this. Alright, it's like a triangle with 2 nostrils on it. Okay. And let's do the eyes. So I'm going to grab yellow. I'm going to wrap it 4 times around my hook. Then I'm going to grab a black, wrap that 4 times around your hook. And then another yellow, same thing. Then I'm going to take a double looped green onto your hook, pull all those onto it, and then reclaim the end of the double looped green onto your hook. Okay, we're going to do that again. So another eye, so yellow, wrapped around 4 times. Then a black. Then yellow. He's going to have very, very googly eyes, which makes sense because he is a terrible terror. They have very googly eyes. Take a double looped green onto your hook and pull the eye bands onto it. And replace the loops so you have your 2 eyes. Now you're going to take another double looped green onto your hook and pull those eyes onto that double looped green. And we are going to wrap the ends around this peg and around this peg here and spread the eyes apart so you have one on each side, and then you can push them so they're facing down just like that. Okay, awesome. So we're going to start looping, and as we do, we're going to attach this chin, the stomach, and the legs. So we're going to go under, grab these 2, grab the next 2, go up the middle, only grab the vertical bands, right in here, here, alright, so now we are going to grab our jaw with the tongue, turn it so the tongue is facing down, stick your hook through these loops in the end, the white loops, and stick them right around this peg here. Once you've done that, you're going to go all the way down and loop the double looped green. Then you're going to do the other side. We're going to do the middle last. So the other side, wrap around and loop the green before we attach the middle one though, we have to loop the caramel brown here. So pull the jaw down, loop up right there, and then we can attach this final end to right here. Alright, awesome. Now we're going to loop the 3 greens in the neck. Okay, just like that. Alright, I'm going to lift up part of the head because we're going to have to do this eventually. So just from the bottom, grab your hook and kind of just lift up. Kind of like up to here, and then we can do more after. Actually, we can do a little bit more here. Alright, so I'm just lifting up like that. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. Alright, we're going to grab our stomach, and you have your tying bands at one end, you have your capping band at the other end. You're going to flip it like this, so it's curved like this. You're going to stick your hook through the capping band, through all 4 loops in the capping band. You're going to stick those loops right around this peg here. Okay? Once you've done that, you're going to go down and loop the top 2 bands. These 2. And then you're going to loop the next 2. These 2. And then we're going to loop, go all the way down past the spike, and we are going to loop up pretty much all the way up the center here, or almost all the way. Okay, just up to there. Okay. Now you're going to grab one of your front legs. The front legs are the ones with the elbows, not the knees. This is a back leg. This is a front leg. Okay. Go through the green loops in the front leg, and you are going to attach it so the elbow is facing up. So right around this peg here, elbow is facing up. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Make sure you grab one with the elbow. Hopefully these double looped bands aren't going to snap on me. I guess we'll find out. Attached right there. Now you're going to lift your stomach, and you're going to go through the set of loops on the side here. So I'm going through 4 loops. Whoops. Okay, wrapping them right around this peg here, and let's see if hopefully this green band won't snap when I loop it. I'll pray really hard that it doesn't. Okay, good. Alright, so that's what we wanted to do. Let's do the other side. So go through the white bands on the other side. Loop those around this peg. This can be challenging if the band breaks. Let's hope it doesn't. You can use your fingers to help you if you feel like it's going to snap. Okay. I'm going to lift him up a little more to kind of help keep him from coming apart. His tongue is stuck through his head. Okay. You don't want to lift up past here though, because then he'll come apart, which we don't want. So just be careful. Okay. So now we looped up to these 2 pegs. Okay. We're going to do the same thing with the stomach. So go through the next set of white in the stomach. Loops. Wrap them around this peg now. And then we're going to go all the way down and loop the green. Okay, same thing on the other side. This is the most difficult part of the project. Actually, if you're a beginner, this is probably hard because of all the double looped bands, so hopefully they won't break on you. Okay, continuing, so pulling up, going through the next set of loops on the white on the stomach, right around here. Same thing on the other side. Why do I feel like I'm going through too many bands here? Okay. Alright. So we're just continuing this. Now we can slowly lift up a little bit more of him as we go. Go through the next set. Okay, lift him up a little bit more. He's gonna be so cute. Okay, here we're gonna attach our back leg, so grab your back leg. And remember, it is a knee here, okay? So we're gonna attach it so the knee is facing down, okay? Make sure you go through the green loops. Knee is down, like that. Once we've done that, then we can wrap the next part of the stomach around that peg. But before we loop it, we're gonna lift him up a little more so it's a little bit less tight. So let's lift him up a little more. Okay, and then we're gonna go through, or go down and loop these guys. Remember to use your fingers if you have to. Okay, and we are going to do the final set here. So go through these here. Again, the next one on each side. We might have some extras at the bottom, that's okay. Okay, there. Let's do the other side. There. And then we want to loop up this set of caramel here. Don't forget that or you're going to be really sad. So loop up the caramel. And then this set of 3 green bands. And then, as usual, I'm going to take a black band or whatever color and tie off this end. And now I should be able to take him off. Use your hook to help you. Be very, very careful. So cute. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull off black bands, all of them except the one that we just tied at the tail. You can bite them off if you want to. Sometimes I bite them, but if you want to save them, just pull them off at the base pretty much. If everything's attached correctly, then nothing should come apart. So hopefully you went through the loops and not between them when you attached the body parts. If it comes apart, you can always just tie a band around the messed up part and tuck it into the body if you have to. I've done that several times. It's totally fine. He's so cute. Alright, so now we're going to finish off his tail. Oh, but first let's tuck in these white bands. So I'm going to go into the stomach with my hook, come out the rear end, and pull the 2 white bands into the stomach. It might be a little bit tricky, so you might have to do it several times to get it through. He's cute. Okay, so let's just work on his tail, okay? Okay, so pretty much we're going to take a double looped burgundy, then we're going to take 3 burgundy, and we're going to take double looped green almost all the way to the bottom. Oops. Okay, then we're going to take 3 green. Those are going to go right here. Okay, then you're going to take your guy, go through the loops in the tail. Make sure you go through all 6 loops. Wrap it right around here. We are going to one, two, three. Hold up, this is attached here. Okay, we are going to loop up to here, and then we're going to take a spike, attaching that right here, looping up twice, taking another one right here, once, twice, once, twice. Okay, and then we're going to loop all the way up to the end. And here we're just going to take a burgundy band and tie off our end. And pull this off carefully. And we can take off this black band. Alright, so there he is. There's your little new version of the Terrible Terror baby. I think he is so cute. I hope you'll like him. He's got a little mouth and everything, so I think he's pretty adorable. I hope you like the new stomach attachment. I know it's hard with double looped bands, but hopefully you liked it. And you can always stick wire in him if you want to pose him, but be careful because you don't want to break any double looped bands with the wire. Alright, and then if you just want to tuck the loose band back into the tail, you can, but I'm just going to leave mine hanging out because that's fine. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Caleb, I hope that you that your mom made you this guy so you can add him to your bucket. Okay everybody, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for the next tutorial soon. Have a wonderful day.